Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. This channel is going to be a little bit of inspiration, hopefully, to you and any WIPs and UFOs that you have hanging around your craft room, but also a little bit of accountability on my end so that I actually finish all of the projects that I have laying around here and there, willy-nilly, all over my craft room. So with the beginning of 2026, I decided I needed to actually start finishing projects because it seems like collecting projects is just as much of a hobby as collecting yarn and collecting fabric and collecting patterns is for me. So I have lots of all of those things: patterns, projects, fabric, yarn that I bought either because I liked it and haven't used it, or bought it for a specific project but then never actually started that project. So that has led to a little bit of overcrowding of my craft room. It is a little bit of chaos, and I need to do something about that. So I thought, what better way than to start a YouTube channel and hold myself accountable, have a little bit of fun in the process, and maybe inspire somebody else. I enjoy watching other people and what they do. So if that is you, I would love to have you follow along. Um, this is real life. This is not super aesthetic. This is me learning how to YouTube and learning how to do all of these things as, I guess you could say, another hobby that I have collected. So, if you like that and just kind of want to see what is happening in real life, I would love to have you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, join me as we go on this little ride together. So I am just going to kind of walk around my craft room and show you all of the different projects I have, varying stages that I have of these projects. So as you can see, I have some projects in bags, I have bolts of fabric, I have driftwood that I brought home from the beach to make some of those hanging macrame wall hangings. I have projects in varying stages of completion, all the way from things like just needing to add a waistband, all the way to, I've only bought the material, or I've only bought the pattern. So what I have done is tried to get projects into bags, whether they're Ziploc bags, tote bags, paper bags, whatever kind of bags I had lying around. And then I also started a spreadsheet so that I could organize all of my projects and make sure that I am completing them in time for whenever they need to be delivered to that person, if they have any sort of time sensitivity for like a gift, a birthday, a holiday, etc. So I am just kind of going around and showing you what I'm working on currently, and what I would like to complete, and what I have going on. So if you like that sort of thing, I would love to have you join me along this wild ride of figuring out how many projects I actually have started, how many projects I need to finish, how many projects I might need to frog, if any. Hopefully not, or not very many if I do. How many projects maybe are past their prime. I know I found a pair of St. Patrick's Day pants that I was making my granddaughter, but I started those 2 years ago, so those are definitely not going to fit her. Maybe they'll fit her little sister next year, so maybe I'll still end up finishing those. Maybe I will do something else with that fabric. I'm not sure. But so that's kind of prompted me to get all of these organized and sorted out so that I could not have that happen again, so that I could make sure that I have any projects that need to be done in a timely fashion, and get those projects to the people so that they can enjoy them, and so that I can have some of my craft room back. So if this is something that interests you, something that you want to follow along with, I would love to have you join along, subscribe to the channel, and see what we have. So over the next 2 videos, I will be sorting out all of my projects and kind of taking a look at what I have, what I need to finish, and getting a count on that with my spreadsheet, getting it organized by the month and when the project is due, and then we'll be going over all of the projects, and I'll give you a project count and kind of what it looks like as far as crochet versus sewing versus other, and kind of where we're at. And then going forward after that, each week I will be uploading a video of the progress that we are making. So the progress will show what I have completed the week before, what I plan on working on that week, so what projects I've pulled out, kind of where they're at in the process, how far they are done or not done, and then maybe some things that I hope to get to throughout the week if I have time, and then any projects that kind of get impromptu added to my week, something I see that strikes my fancy, or maybe something that somebody has asked me if I could make them, and so we will be working on all of that. So if this is something that you like, I'd love to have you follow along and join me through the rest of the year to see where we get, how many projects we actually get accomplished, hopefully all of them, how clean my craft room can actually be, and see what we get done. And hopefully this will be a inspiration to you, and it will be some accountability for me, fun for me to see what I can do to get a new skill, and then maybe we will add in some, do some projects with me kind of videos, or what else. So if there's anything you'd like to see, add that down in the comments. I am also on all the other social media platforms, so I am trying to post there and give kind of more updates throughout the week when I finish something, and so that way you can see in real time what we're doing, but otherwise come back next week and kind of see where we're at with the organization, and then follow along each week to see where we end up with all of our projects. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you decide to follow along with us or with me, and yeah, thank you very much for watching.